right, so this portion of the video is actually on kind of last minute preparation and paperwork that you might need. Don't forget to notify your bank, your credit cards, that you're going to be on the move and headed over the border. Check your cell phone plans. Check and make sure your vehicle insurance is going to carry you through and be good. Also, maybe get something like Life 360 or Find Your Friends. That way your friends and family can keep up with you, and if anything happens, at least they know where to look. Biggest preparation we have, obviously, is for the fur babies. We all want to make sure our pets are taken care of. There's a lot of rabbit holes when you're going down some of these, and this is not really a tutorial. It's just my experience and my interpretation of what I found. When you go into the Canadian site, you can they have a little place that you can put in some information. It will tell you what you need as far as their health, which is for us, because we're coming from the US, they just need their rabies vaccination and they need to appear healthy. Then going into the US, it is the CDC form. It'll send you over to the CDC site. We filled out the form. It took less than 10 minutes for both girls. It's good for 6 months and multiple entries. So we figure we're going to be good going into Alaska. And then when we come back down through, we're going to be good getting back into the lower 48 because we're not going to be gone 6 months. That being said, Alaska has additional requirements. Their website, it actually says that you have to have a CVI. We made an appointment because the CVI is only good for 30 days. So we made an appointment with the vet in Issaquah. We took him in, and there was a bit of back and forth. She kept insisting that we didn't need it. She didn't actually even look at the dog. She never laid hands on the dogs. She just kept saying, no, only if you fly, only if you fly. But if you look at the website, and I have read it and reread it, I told her I would rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it. So she went ahead and filled it out, I think a little begrudgingly. We weren't there 30 minutes. She never once touched the dogs. We did get their nails clipped, and that was a $300 and something bill for this. A piece of paperwork that has both their information on it and less than 30 minutes of the office's time, not even hers. That was a little disheartening, but at least we have it. I have peace of mind, and if nothing else, that's worth it. But so do your due diligence. Make sure that you've got everything taken care of, and you don't have to go oopsie partway into your trip, especially when it comes to our pets. Follow all the information that it gives you, because it will take you all over the place. So, but other than that, stay safe, and hopefully we'll see you on the other side of the border.
We have finally made it to our jump-off point to Canada. We started out in Colorado Springs to be exact, where we spent about a month doing some maintenance. You've probably seen some of the videos I put out. And then we took 4 days.
We made it quick because we were a couple days late getting out of Colorado. So
yeah, so 4 days to come across the Midwest, Northwest, and we have finally arrived here in
Holt McDonald RV park and campground in Carnation, Washington.
We're just going to show you a few of these areas. By the way, this is our backyard view, basically, here at Two Rivers joining together. We are resupplying all our non-perishables.
Toilet paper, paper towels, paper plates, and then all of our snack foods.
Just keep in mind your dry goods. You really can't take any fresh fruits or vegetables over the border, and you can't take any chicken and eggs. Lots of chicken.
We ate all of our chicken. We had a little mishap, with our eggs and the refrigerator during our first travel day. So that was a huge mess to clean up.
A dozen eggs on the floor, but no damage other than no eggs.
Feelings hurt.
Yeah. So we did I had a little mishap doing some last minute maintenance and just checking everything out on the rig. And that's a good opportunity for us to tell you, just make sure you have a stocked up first aid kit.
We had a little tiny one, so we went and we bought a better one.
And just keep your tetanus shot up to dated, I believe it's 10 years. We're going to cross the border day after tomorrow. Tomorrow. Oh, we're crossing the border tomorrow. Okay, so we're crossing the border tomorrow, and we'll film a little bit of that and just let you see how it is crossing with 2 pets. We have 2 50-pound dogs, our girls, if you've watched this channel before. So join us on our little adventure, our little journey into Canada and Alaska. This is going to last us about 3 months, and we're going to share with you everything we're doing. And right now, we're going to share with you this view.
An amazing view.
Yeah, amazing view. So let's take a walk and just give you an idea of where we're at and what this campground has to offer. It was how much a night?
This was only $35 a night.
$35 a night. We were about 8 or 10 miles off the interstate.
Yeah, water and electric, only 17 sites.
There's a dump station, but it's a half mile away, but it's not a big deal. You catch it on your way out.
And you do have to pay for it because it's not part of the park.
So let's take a walk, guys. We've got hiking at this campground also. It is a smaller campground for RVs. There's only 17 sites.
Yes, but what was cool, is there's yurts, there are shipping container, like cabin rentals.
And of course, tent sites. We have a 35-foot rig, 5th wheel. We're 50-foot total. There is a Class A directly behind this, and in my opinion, there's only one other spot that will accommodate a rig this large, but they're all pull through, so that's nice. But if you're under I'd say 28 feet, all the other sites will accommodate you, and some of them are actually on the riverside. So like I was saying, it's 2 rivers that flow into one, and to get to the yurts and the containers, there's one bridge there. They have a suspension bridge that you walk across. How cool is that? Okay, that's an awful big dog.
I'm gonna say so.
At least I hope it was a dog. Well, ain't no telling. We are in the middle of the forest. We're here mid-May. All the colors are coming out, and the pollen or whatever it is looks like snow.
It does. It comes down pretty thick parts of the day.
Here's a couple informational boards, kind of give you an idea.
I'm not even going to try and pronounce that.
Of where we're at, right?
Yeah.
Salmon, guys. So I don't know if you can see the pollen, but I'll show you down the road how it's accumulated on the edges of the road. This is the main circle.
Half a mile from the laundry, the dump station, and just a little over that for town. Very small town, but they've got restaurants, gas station.
Oh yeah, it's cute as can be.
Little grocery store.
And here we are coming up on the suspension bridge. And it is a true suspension bridge. And you can see they're clearing out areas so you can even see more. But over here you have another pavilion for big parties or groups. There's a couple yurts right there. Almost like a whole other park over there. It's an awesome place.
Yep, and they're only $65 a night for, I guess, prime season, and then $55 for the off season.
We didn't have too many issues traveling. We actually went out on a limb just to get ready for the Alaska, Canada trip, and we stayed at a parking lot in
Rollins, Wyoming, with somehow a ton of seagulls. I'm not sure why. I didn't think there was an ocean here, but who knows. We're at an empty building next to Tractor Supply. I found it on iOverlander, which it's new using it for me, so seems pretty safe. Not too bad, it's a small town. Mickey D's and Starbucks and Taco Bell, close enough to walk to, so once you're here, you don't have to go anywhere else.
and we actually stayed at a rest area for the first time that was called Dead Man's Pass in Oregon.
It was stunning.
Yeah, it was. Now, Dead Man's Pass off of 82 in Oregon is the trail, the old Oregon Trail that the immigrants took across the mountains, and it was basically where they would run into the indigenous Indians, and, well, hence the name Dead Man's Pass. Apparently that's where the Indians would attack the immigrants as they were crossing the Oregon Trail or the Oregon Mountains. You know, at this point I just got to run a little footage that we took while we were driving through Wyoming and Idaho, Oregon, and Washington, Colorado, just to show you how beautiful this country that we live in is. And that's what this whole lifestyle's about, right? Is RVing across the country, seeing all these beautiful sights, but traveling through the country, for me, that's the most adventurous part of it. Hope you enjoy it.